Hi guys, in this video I will show you how to create a very simple dictionary app for Android using Android Studio. We are going to use our programming language as Java. Here in the Android Studio I'm going to get started with the new project. I have selected the empty activity to freshly start. I will share the application name as dictionary. Let's say English dictionary and com.coffee programmer dot English dictionary, and the project location will be this. Now you can customize your package name as you want. I have selected the Java as my language. Then I click the finish button. It will take some time to finalize your project on Android Studio. What I mean by very simple is we are just going to only use a list for save words in the variable. Of course you can use database, but this is for just educational purposes. We can use arrays. Now this is our main activity. You can find that in the resource folder res. In the layout folder, here we have activity underscore main.xml. Now we can just delete this hello world text. Firstly, we need some text. I will replace this text by English dictionary. Here I will add another button down below. I will say that text as search. You can really use this attributes option by clicking this attributes button. Now I need a text box that user can enter some text. Here you can search for edit here in the component section and drag the plain text to here. I think it is better to just change the width into match parent in the layout with section option. Now we need some padding to this edit text. I really like coding. Then I will go to split. Here we are seeing lot of errors. Here what we are using is just constraint layout. We need to fix this by changing into linear layout. This is a layout type that we can set the orientation as vertical or horizontally. Each layout component will be down if the orientation is vertical. Otherwise each component will go to right side if the orientation is horizontal. Now you can see we have a lot more layout errors. I will fix that. Here we can remove these additional constraints We don't need those for our linear layout. And we need to add the orientation for this linear layout. To add the linear layout orientation, we can say android colon and orientation, and it is equals to vertical. Alright, now you can see this text view is far left. We need to centralize that. To centralize, I will say the width as match underscore parent, and now I will say android colon gravity as center. Now let's go to the button here. We will say button width as match underscore parent. Now let's add some padding to left and right. You can see it is really overlapping the window. Then we can say android colon, we need padding, we need a margin here, not padding, because padding is usually done by the inside of the layout component. It will add some padding. Now we can say layout underscore margin capital L left equals, now we can add 12 dp. Okay, that's fine. We need to add right side layout margin right will be 12 dp. We need to move this edit text front of button. It is fine. Now we need to add margin for this edit text also. I'm going to just add layout underscore margin left equals 12 dp. For the right side, I will say layout underscore margin right 12 dp. Okay, that is it. Now we need to go to our Java file. Before that, let's change the button identifier into button search, edit text identifier into edit text word, and text view, let's keep that as it is. And now we know our edit text identifier is edit text word. In the Java file, I'm going to create a private variable edit text, and let's say, actually we need to import that component to here. Okay, now edit word. In the onCreate method, I will go ahead and say edit word equals to find view by id simple F capital V capital B capital I. Now we can say r dot id. This means where is our layout component available, r dot id, and that identifier is this one, edit text word. We can just copy this and paste that here. Okay, now in the button we can copy this id. let's create another variable private button, and we have to import that also. Let's declare that let's assign that into find view by id r.id dot that id is this. Okay, it is okay to use same identifier name, identifier value into variable name. It will not affect the program. Okay, now how we can create a click listener. When user click on this button, we have to identify user has clicked. To do that, we can use that button variable and dot set on set capital R symbol N click listener. Now press enter, you will get suggestions. Okay, now we have added some parentheses here. Inside that you have to type new on. After you type on, you will get suggestions like this view dot on click listener. You have to select that. Okay, otherwise you can press enter, it will automatically add it. Now we create the first step. Now we need to check whether user has entered something to this text box. Here already there is some text, Android text in the layout component. I'm going to just replace that with Android hint. This means user will see some hint like this. Enter word to search. Here, when user start to edit this text box, user will see there are no hint available when editing. If user remove all letters in the text box, then this hint will be appeared again. Okay, that's it, and let's move back to our code. Here I will check whether user has entered some text by creating a new variable string word is equals to edit word dot get text dot to string and end up with the semicolon. Here I will type if text inside the parentheses text utils. We will import that by pressing enter. Dot is empty. Now inside parentheses I can say word. Now this if condition means if the word, this means the content of this edit word is empty, this will return true. Then this if statement will be executed. But we need to check whether text is not empty. Then we can put this this symbol here. By adding this exclamation mark, we can check whether this statement is not true. Now we can go ahead and process our searching. I will add another else here to show whether user is not entered some text. I will show some message using toast. It is a built-in widget you can use. You can type toast and press enter. Otherwise you can manually type toast.make text inside parentheses. Firstly you have to import this toast. If you not press enter to suggested code, then it will enter. Now if you cannot import this, you have to press alt, otherwise option, and press enter, then click import class. The first parameter for this will be the current context, that is main activity dot class, which means what is the current class is here, main activity. Okay, otherwise there is another option for this, get application context. Okay, now here we have to insert the message. We can say you have to enter any word here to search, and the final parameter for this will be length of the message, how long that message should be visible. We can say task dot length underscore short. Okay, now we need some list. I will create some list here. Let's say private array list, angle bracket open and close, inside that string. Now the variable name. Now if you want, you can press option, otherwise alt and enter to import that, import class. Now the variable name will be words equals to here new array list, and then angle bracket, inside that we have to say string, and then finally we have to put this parentheses. Now how we can import words to this? We can go ahead and insert words dot let's say words dot add. Using this method we can add elements to this array list. This is just the array of a string, specialized list. Here I will say the text as first one. Let's say in our language we say mother as amma, and I will put other word here by separating with the comma mother. Okay, I think we should do something different like this. Let's create another list. I will say words English, words Sinhala. Now for words English, I will add using add method mother. Okay, and also for words Sinhala, I will add amma. Let's me type in my language. At this moment I cannot type amma. Okay, and here I will add another one by copy and pasting. I know this is very disgusting, but I want to show you the concepts behind all of these. I will create a method for adding those data. It will be easier. I will say add data to list, and I will create the method below. We can say private void add data to list, and again words English add father word singular add we can say tata. Okay, don't worry about these languages. I just want to code words English. This will be last one, okay? Otherwise this will get so bad. And the let's say something like school word singular add. Now this will be parcel. Okay, that's how to add data into array list. Now here I will start to search. How we can start to search? I will go ahead and say we are searching data from English. Okay, now we need to access the words English, and after that we will get the position of that array item, list item. Then we will find the item in this word singular array using the same position value. Here I will start with the for loop for int x equals to 0. X is less than we need to get the size of array words English dot size and parentheses, and finally increment or decrement. Here we are using increment. Now we have to check if the words English dot get x, we are getting the x value, and we are checking whether that value is equals to our let's firstly simplify the that means make that text into lowercase. We can use that method called dot to lowercase end up with parentheses. Now instead of double equation, it is better to use the method called equals. Okay, in Java, inside parentheses we can include the variable or searching value. Here we need to search for word. Right, now we can create braces, curly braces. Now we know if that word found in the array, let's say int position will be x. Okay, now we can go ahead and show some task message, task dot make text main activity dot this, and then message will be the singular result. We can go ahead and access the word singular dot get x, not x, that's position. We are showing the result as a message. Okay, we don't want to add another text box, another text to here and replace that text. We can just show a message, and we can set the task length as long, length underscore long, task dot length underscore long. And I forgot to add this show. Okay, we need to add dot show to show that message, otherwise that message will not be shown. Here also we need to add show to show that user have not entered some text to this edit text. Alright, before run this application, I need to do some change to here. I need to set this word into lowercase. For here, let's say to lowercase, otherwise our search will not work. Okay, now I can see further. You can see that, and if I type something wrong, I cannot see any result here. If I type school here, I will see parcel. Okay, let's add some not result found message here by else statement. I'm going to go ahead and type task here. If you selecting between these two options, task and below one, if you go to this create new task, it will automatically add this context and length. We only need to replace the text here, no result found. Now if I type something not available, you can see no result found is getting. If I type mother, it will show Amma. Okay, that's it. And please subscribe to my Coffee Programmer YouTube channel. You will see more programming videos and computing videos in my channel. Thank you very much.